Hello, it's Brain Muffin at the movies, and welcome back. So here we have more stuff about Captain Marvel. Now, Captain Marvel has come out, it's hit theaters. The audience score was being monkeyed around with, and so was a professional score, but here's an article about none of that. So the origins of Captain Marvel's powers raise some interesting questions about the larger MCU. A lot of retconning going on in Captain Marvel. It really felt forced. This is like, what did someone call it? Shoehorn the movie? So from io9.gizmodo.com, we have this article by Charles Pulliam Moore. Mother couldn't change it. Never mind. Early in Captain Marvel, after Carol Danvers and Nick Fury have met, the Kree warrior explains that her signature photon blasts are all the proof anyone needs that she's not a member of the Skrull race stealthily invading Earth in 1995. Fury, understandably, has no reason to believe or doubt Carol because he has no idea what Skrulls are capable of. That's true. The nature and origin of Carol's awesome powers are one of the major components of Captain Marvel's larger puzzle box of a story. But as questions about Carol's past are answered, Captain Marvel serves as a reminder that there are still many things about already established characters within the MCU that we have to be explored. Spoiler warning. Somehow I doubt we're going to get some serious spoilers. In Marvel Comics, by her ability to fly and channel massive energy after she's caught in an accident that blends her DNA with that of the Kree hero Mar-Vell. That's really far back. And later undergoes drastic experiments at the hands of the parasitic brood. For the sake of brevity, Captain Marvel truncates Carol's origin somewhat from the film and instead explains her abilities as being a result of exposure to the energy core of Dr. Wendy Lawson's light speed engine. There are also brief mentions of Carol receiving a Kree blood transfusion, seen in the trailers for the film, but not in the films. That's interesting. But it's really the light speed engine that was just so kind of dumb. But look at how Hulk gets his powers with the radiation. David Banner, that's kind of stupid too. In actuality, the core of Lawson's engine is the Tesseract first introduced in Captain America: The First Avenger, and later revealed to be a vessel containing the Space Stone. Given the role the Infinity Stones have played in setting the events in the MCU in motion, there's a narrative neatness to connecting Carol's. But wait a minute. Carol being able to walk just away from explosions involving an Infinity Stone raises some interesting questions about some of the MCU's other heroes and the roles that might play in future stories. I think this is a thrown together story. I think that's part of the problem. Because Loki has it in the first one. Is that the first? Man, it's been too long. But because Red Skull has it. So how does it get from there to this engine, I guess, is the real question. No, Loki steals it. That's right. There are a number of characters who, like Lawson Mar-Vell, have been able to devise ways of harnessing an Infinity Stone's power through various means. It's kind of repetitive, but there are far fewer people, especially humans, who have been able to survive coming into direct contact with the objects. Merely being exposed to reality stone within the Aether almost killed Jane Foster. Touching the Tesseract into the Red Skull's life on Earth and co-signed him to an eternity on Vormir, and the dogs won't shut up. And the only reason Guardians of the Galaxy were able to grasp the stone was that all of them held hands to share the burden. Star-Lord is half celestial. On the other hand, the Power Stone made poor Karina explode when she touched it. But people like Carol have shown that it's possible for baseline humans to survive encounters with that. But I'm beginning to wonder she's not really baseline human, and there's something else that would be revealed in the second one should they actually make a sequel. Be able to wield a certain degree of their power with no external assistance. Case of Maximoff twins, Wanda and Petro's ability to come the result of undisclosed experiment by Hydra. Just how powerful Wanda is has fluctuated depending on which film she's appearing in, but by the end of Infinity War, we see that she's certainly capable of shattering the Mind Stone using her energy casting abilities. And that's why, while keeping Thanos at bay. So imagine she doesn't have to do that. The blast that she could have given Thanos would have been incredible, which is curious considering how powerful the stone presumably is. While it's doubtful that Carol's going to single-handedly wall up Thanos, but we'll see. A portion of the Space Stone's energy that now resides in her, one imagines. That would be interesting too if that comes up as a say a crutch. If she still has part of that power and he didn't have full power, that might be kind of the loop that kind of pulls them in. Because I'm still thinking that he actually divided reality, and people really didn't die; they just went into different realities. If it ends up not being the case, Carol's Space Stone empowerment works as an interesting bookend into this chapter of the MCU's history. Although this guy doesn't mention any of the retconning. Avengers and Co's battles are going to begin centered around different MacGuffins of unimaginable power that throw the universe into peril. Or it could be that the MCU's next phase will delve deeper into what it is that's made certain people able to become avatars of the Infinity Stones might, and how they're going to become next generation heroes to headline Marvel projects. Yeah, and I really think that this was pretty much over. But this is a very interesting article. It's kind of middle of the road. It's not really, taking sides on the whole. Is Captain Marvel good or bad? So let's see. We got some comments. Not to treat all the Infinity Stones with the same rules. Power Stone being composed of raw power could be why no one but the strongest could touch it. Then again, Thanos had no problem picking up each stone. That's called no. So it's quick. So you can you can draw that out. Scarlet Witch, sort of vision, dude. Anyone powered by the arc reactor originally designed was studied in Tesseract, right? Drax. Okay. Having Carol's powers derived from the Tesseract is a tidy fit with the overall MCU storyline, but it's also a good way to explain her photon blast and energy absorption, despite it being the space stone that eventually lets Thanos teleport around. Hydra and S.H.I.E.L.D. use the Tesseract as an energy source. Yep, that's not the Power Stone, so their implicit works. So this implicitly works by bringing in energy from somewhere else. Tesseract enhanced Captain Marvel's fire or her photon. Okay. An easy way to strip her of her powers for in-game. This article assumes that she absorbed the power, but I think it just took on the link the engine had. Okay. The Space Stone was in pretty bad shape when we see it near the end of Infinity War, which may mean that Carol Danvers you see in the post-credit scenes is just a Kree enhanced human. I mean, it could be a near flawless. Okay, all right. Well, in the comics, Carol Danvers in her binary form was her changing the energy of a white hole. So there's already been linked to siphoning from somewhere. Yep. An outside hole in the MCU potentially in my feelings, so I groaned a little when it was revealed to be a core of Marvel's Lightspeed engine. I know the Tesseract somehow powered Red Skull's energy weapon and the Mind Stone somehow gave Maximoff stimulating their powers. That sort of thing makes sense with Wanda, but not really at all with her brother. That's true. I agree with that. I'm amused that they could have included Carol Danvers as a S.H.I.E.L.D. pilot empowered by the Tesseract during the climax as a way to streamline her origin and have her in place for the sequel. So Marvel Studios is cribbing from my own. Yeah, but see, in the original plan, there was no. I love it. Shazam! Oh, I love that. I love it. I'm gonna have to open that in another window. Oh, I messed that up. Hopefully I can get back. Where was I? Yeah. Okay. I got to do this properly. And it did it again. Oh, well, forget it. I'll do it after I'm done recording. But anyway, that's funny. And come on, scroll. Stupid. Can I do it this way? No. It just, good grief. Okay. So for how Metcom Carol's origin to be more like Aquaman's movie. Actually, her origin is more like Green Lantern. It's really amazing how much closer to Green Lantern it is. So anyway, but it goes on and on and on. It's just their comic book heroes. But that's a pretty good article. I like it. It's not really taking sides as whether it's good or bad or just kind of what they could do with it. But I kind of wish they would have stuck a little bit more to the Kree, given her powers, or Marvel or something. Not kind of the engine. I think that's kind of silly, but it is a superhero film, so whatever. All right, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for clicking a like, and thanks so much for sharing all these videos. I really appreciate it. Get my numbers up, and that's awesome. See ya. Bye. No, I don't know my levels. All right. So does that sound better? And the other day, I thought I had them right, and on the playback was horrible. I had to tone it down. It still was popping too much. but I did have to tone it down. That's the thing. I don't know whether to turn my gain up slightly here, and then, or because sometimes I'm too quiet, and by the time I crank it and post, there's so much other noise. It's ridiculous. I don't know. I know. I'm an amateur. Telling you, Margaret's got to hire that sound guy. That's just the problem. All right, let's just start. All right, let's verify this is going to work. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, 3, 2, 1.